Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash, and I want to say Shalom to Akwanakwat out there who's doing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, The Ick is a Narcissistic Trait. This is a term that's more popular with the younger kids. It's not something that I even use. I don't like the term. It's one of those terms that I just don't like the term. I guess you could consider that the ick gives me the ick, right? I just don't like the term. I don't like those terms, ick or what's the other one? Love bombing and all these different stupid terms, man. That this Gen Z and down have to have for everything. All right, there's like what's another one? Love bombing, the ick, gaslighting's all right because that was around for a while. But there's another term that I don't like. Triggering. Oh, that's triggering. I don't like any of those terms. All right, and they're all used by the same people. All right, they're all used by the same people. So, the ick in itself, right, is a narcissistic trait. They did a study on it. We're gonna go ahead and touch on it. Of course, it's coming from Reddit, and so let's go ahead and read the title. It says, the ick is a sudden feeling of disgust toward a partner, often for minor things. Studies showed physical appearance is a less frequent ick trigger than behavior or personality. 64% of people have felt the ick, 26% end relationships right after. Narcissism and perfectionism increase ick likelihood. And this is a little, I guess you could say an excerpt, or however you want to say it, a little quote from it. It says, people with an inflated sense of self-importance and a need for admiration, i.e. grandiose narcissism, were likelier to experience the ick. Also, those with high perfectionism standards were more likely to experience the ick and to experience it more frequently. If you have rigid expectations for a partner, you are more prone to be turned off by minor imperfections. If I could speak, if you have rigid expectations for a partner, you're more prone to being turned off by minor imperfections. There we go. We got it together at the end there. It says the nut of the study, folks. So it says people more likely to get the ick are more likely to be unhappy in life. It says focusing on negatives is like the recipe for unhappiness. Obviously, there are deal breakers, but it feels like people are just waiting for something to latch on to ensure failure. And this is another reason why, relationships aren't lasting these days. Everybody, these women specifically, all right, are looking for a perfect scenario, all right? And it just doesn't exist. There's going to be things that your partner does that you don't like, okay? There's going to be things that you do that they don't like, and that's just how it is. Okay, you can't say, oh, he forgot to put the toilet seat down. Oh, he gave me the ick. Right? It's stupid. Okay? It's stupid. It's dumb. And it's really a concept with these young kids, because these young kids aren't having relationships, man. They're just not. It's not working out for them very so well, right? A lot of these kids now are single, or they date somebody every month, and they're not getting married. They're not getting into long-term relationships, and really one of the deals is they just don't know how to have them, right? And because they've been bred to have this weird mindset of they have to be perfect. No one's ever been perfect, man. No one, not anybody but Yahweh Shai. Even Yahweh Shai said, why callest thou me good? There's no one good but the Father. Okay? So he even passes on the admiration towards his Father. So what makes you think that you're perfect? Okay? What makes you think that you're perfect? Okay, the only one that's perfect is the Lord. Okay, that's it. So that's it. All right. And so unless you're Yahweh Shai, all right, unless you're the Father or the Son, you don't have any purpose in calling yourself even decent, right? Because most people, these people out in the world, they have all this. They're saturated. That's the word. They're saturated in these fatness of the love of the world. Okay, full of those saturated worldly fats, all right? And it's got their mind all messed up. Now it says, obvious it's less for physical appearance. You need attraction first before being icked out by someone. So there you go. It says the ick comprises a significant portion of Seinfeld episodes. Okay. It says if it's not a show about nothing, it's a show about the ick. So you see it. It says the word ick makes me feel ick. That's true. That's how I feel. And this person said, seriously, it's such an immature sounding word for something that's essentially just a turnoff. Right? It says there's probably several psychological papers worth of materials in investigating why people's speeches and turning into toddler speech. Well, yeah, people are getting dumber, right? I don't want to hear about your icks and yums. Speak like a well, they said adult, but yeah, speak like a fucking adult, man. Speak like a fucking adult. There's another term I don't like. Coincidentally, there's a rise of therapy speak. Everyone uses clinical textbook phrases in regular conversation that feels extremely or impersonal. Your friend is no longer seeking comfort from a friend. They're trauma dumping. They're not canceling on them last minute. You're protecting your inner peace and establishing interpersonal boundaries. He came up to me and started trauma dumping when all I was trying to do was establish interpersonal boundaries, and it just made me feel the ick. I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. And another thing is, a lot of these people that speak like that are fucking faggots, okay? And they'll fucking faint if you even say that word. You want to make these people faint? Call them a fucking retarded faggot, all right? And you just said the R word and the F slur. You're damn right I did, faggot. Now get out of here before I beat you so hard you turn retarded. I fucking can't stand these people, man. This society's got to go. Call all you how about you meow shy. We're almost out of here. May you how about you meow shy come quick, because this place is fucking retarded. I said it. It's retarded. It's a retarded fucking place filled with a bunch of faggots, titty diddlers, and a bunch of proud human beings. All right, that's what it is. They're all proud and oh, I'm better than this. You're not better than anybody, man. All right, you're a terrible person to be around. Okay, you're an awful person to be around. Right? It says, my girlfriend told me she once got the ick from a guy because he smelled like pizza. She knew he worked at a pizza place, but still, man, your girlfriend ain't gonna be your girlfriend for very long. Okay, so there you go. It says, ew, I married a human. Right? Anyway, it says, I hate that it's TikTok based, but the number one for men is into astrology. I cannot agree any harder. Alright? Number one for men, the ick that they don't like is a woman that's into astrology. And I agree. Are you a Cap? Are you a moon sign or something? Nah, this bitch is crazy. Get out of here. Got those stone necklaces all around her neck. Nope. Get out of here. And there's nothing wrong with having stones or wearing stone necklaces, but you know exactly what type of girl I'm talking about. Before we can do anything, we need to align your chakra. Bitch, you ain't aligning shit. All right, get out of here. Anyway, this is Ecclesiasticus 10:7, and it all goes back to narcissism. Before I can really even get the scripture, what is narcissism? Okay, we got to look what it up. Look up what it is. We got to look what it up. All right, fucking dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Narcissism is a personality trait or a disorder that involves an exaggerated sense of self-importance and a need for admiration. All right, grandiosity, exaggerating your achievements and talents, sense of entitlement, unreasonable expectations or favorable treatment, lack of empathy, unwillingness to recognize or identify with other feelings, arrogance, patronizing behavior, talking down to others, exploitation, taking advantage of others to achieve their own ends, envy, feeling envious of others or believing that others are envious of them, inappropriate reactions to criticism, evilly upset by the slightest criticism. And I don't know what it is because I used to be it, all right? And I still got to fight those things, all right? Because, and narcissism is a big thing with Jake, all right? Especially hood-ass Jake, all right? That, they go around smoking weed, like, well, what, you think you better than me, man? All right? And then, arrogance, talking down on people, man, you ain't nothing but a bitch, all right? Taking advantage of people, scamming, all right? Scamming, trying to rob people so you can get ahead, putting them down, all right? Not giving shit about how they feel, but caring how you feel, all right? And then, if anybody criticizes you, what the fuck, don't talk to me like that, all right? That's narcissism, all right? The real term would be pride, all right? It's pride, all right? Narcissism is pride, okay? So, let's see, what do we have here? Well, it is just pride. That's what narcissism is. All right, what is pride? All right, prideful, having an excessively high opinion of oneself. Let's go back to narcissism. Involves an exaggerated exaggerated sense of self-importance. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's pride. Now we can get to scripture. Ecclesiasticus 10:7. Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. So here's the thing. Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man. So not only does Yahweh hate it, men don't like it. All right, no one in man being, mankind. So it nobody wants to be around a proud person. Okay? Nobody wants that. It's nobody wants it, man. You go around this person and I did this, I did that. Nobody wants to hang out with someone that all they do is they list their self-accomplishments that they've done. I've done this, I've done that. Did you know I can do this? I'm the best at this. I'm better than anybody at this. Did you know I can do this? Hey man, you're talking too much about yourself. Well, you just talked about yourself for 35 minutes, and nobody wants to be around that. It's the same thing with a liar. Nobody wants to be around a liar. Okay? And that's the other thing that goes hand in hand with narcissism is lying, because sometimes their self-accomplishments aren't that great. They have to lie about them. Oh, did you know I owned 5 cars? Yeah, they all got in a wreck, but I had them. All right, sure. Or saying, I have this Mercedes-Benz. It's in the shop right now. It's been in the shop for 18 years, man. It's been in the shop for 18 years. When is that motherfucker going to get out? I think I heard, was it Elder Mountains out by that gave that example? Said, they're always lying about the car. It's in the shop, Been years. You never even seen it. Proverbs 27:2. Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth. A stranger, and not thine own lips. So here's the other thing. You have a lot of people say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, did you know I'm better at this and that? I'm better at that. Oh, I'm great at this. I can do this real good. I'm great. Well, let another man tell you how great. If I what's the word that I want to use here? What paints a better picture? It's not the word I want to use, but I can't think of it. What's more viable? That's the word I'm looking for. What's more viable? If I say, hey, did you know I'm the greatest painter in all of Las Vegas? Or if someone says, hey, that guy right there, he's the greatest painter in all of Las Vegas, right? And I don't even paint. That's why I chose it. But if I was on the opposite side of that and someone, hey, did you know I'm the best painter? I'm like, okay, well anybody's gonna say that. If someone's like, dude, this guy right here, he's the best painter. I'm like, oh shit, really? Is he? Well, if someone's sticking their foot out for him, then he must be pretty good. All right. Anybody, hell, if you're in a job, of course you're gonna claim you're the best. All right. Walmart's the best supermarket. All right. So is Kroger. All right. So is Albertsons. They're all the greatest, right? To themselves, right? So that's just how it goes. So you should let another man praise you, okay? And let me take a step back here and explain some things that, because Apostle Gabar has talked about it before. You can be, I'm proud that I was able to do that, and that's not the same type of proud. It's proud through Yahweh Shemi Shai, like, wow, I was really able to do that. Wow. And then you say, call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai. I'm amazed that I was able to do that. But you have these people like, oh yeah, I knew I would be able to do that. Yeah, I knew I could do it. Yeah, that's pride, man. Pride. We say, Lord willing, we can do it. Okay, Lord willing, we can do it. All right, and everything, Lord willing, man. Everything, Lord willing. You sit down, anything, man. Oh, I'm gonna get this job, Lord willing. Okay, I'm gonna go out and get some pizza tonight, Lord willing. All right. And then, hey, I'm gonna sit down at this slot machine and maybe I'll win something, Lord willing. Oh, we're gonna get back. To this state at 4 p.m. Lord willing. Right? You keep going on. All right, I'm gonna meet up with you later, Lord willing. Right? See how everything, where is it? Here it is. James 4:15, it says, right here, 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. All right, we don't know what's coming tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that, right? If the Lord wills it to be so, okay? So you don't have to say the word exactly, Lord willing. We say Lord willing. They say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go down here, if the Lord wills it to be. All right, that's the same thing as saying Lord willing. All right, Lord willing, if He wills it. All right, or hey, if the Lord if it's the Lord's will, I'm gonna go and do this. Right, but you have to say Lord willing. Or if it's the Lord's will, if the Lord wills it to be. Right, those are different sayings you can say, but Lord willing is just the easiest one. Because you can use it in any type of sentence. I'm gonna go and do this, Lord willing. I'm gonna go and head to the room, Lord willing. Right? All these different things, and that doesn't mean go overboard with it. Hey, I'm gonna go downstairs and get me a plate of food, Lord willing, and I'm gonna heat it up, Lord willing, and then I'm gonna sit down on the couch, Lord willing, and eat it, Lord willing, and then I'm gonna watch some TV, Lord willing, and play some games, Lord willing, and have me a beer, Lord willing. You don't have to do it like that. I'm gonna go downstairs and give me some food, come upstairs and eat, Lord willing. Right? That's how you say it. You don't have to go overboard. I always gotta say those things because Jake will go to the extreme. Okay, and have them hovering in their room, all right, saying Yasharala, 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 wearing a fringed t-shirt, bugging out, really. That's bugged out. You trying to, that's going into being over righteous, okay, and you can't be over, let's get that. This is Ecclesiastes 7:16. It says, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself? Don't do it. Okay? We're men at the end of the day. We're not going to be perfect. Okay? So don't try to be. Right? Well, I don't want to say that. Slocky, I'll take that back. Don't try to achieve and walk the path of perfection, but understand that you will not achieve it. All right? So we're supposed to be walking after the footsteps of Yahweh Shem Shai. Are we going to be on their level? Absolutely not. But we're supposed to be, we're using them as an example of how we should live, all right, righteously. Are we going to be 100% righteous in this body and in this society right now? No, all right, but we're rehearsing the righteous acts, all right, and trying to be as righteous as we possibly can. But at the end of the day, we are as but men, okay? So we're not going to be able to achieve the things that Yahweh Shem Shai did. We can, strive for perfection, but we will not achieve perfection. We won't be on a level of righteousness, of being righteous fully until we're in the kingdom and we have the laws written within our inward parts. And 100% righteousness, right? We can do certain things that are righteous, all right? We can behave righteously, but we can't be considered 100% righteous, not until we're in the kingdom, because we have to have the laws written within our inward parts. We go off just in thought, okay? We go out in thought, things that we do throughout the day-to-day basis, and we sin every single day. We are not perfect, and that's why we need Yahweh Shem Shai's mercy, okay? And Lord willing, we have it. So that's something that you need to understand, okay? So getting back, we'll get James 4:6, and that reads, and I'm not going to even go and read the article, because really the post, the little quote or excerpt, or however you want to call it, and then the comments have pretty much gotten what we need. But if you want to go ahead and read it, you can look up Psychology Today, the ick factor, the science behind sudden attraction shifts. I might look through it a little bit later, but yeah, it pretty much got it. Okay, let's look a little bit. The most common icks on TikTok: women icks, too feminine, publicly embarrassing, annoying speech, fashion faux pas. He wore jorts, jean shorts, misogynistic. All right, other, overly focused on social media, physical appearance, or too trendy. He's trying too hard to fit in. But the biggest ones were too feminine and publicly embarrassing. All right. Shazamming a song while he was in the nightclub. Why is that? Someone said shazamming a club while he was in the nightclub. Look, if I'm anywhere, I don't go to the nightclub, but if I'm out and somewhere, I'm sorry, and I hear a song, I'm gonna Shazam that shit. Fuck you. All right. And hey, fuck you too. Fuck you too, pal. All right. Yeah. So get out of here. Men's icks: overly trendy, publicly embarrassing, annoying speech, physical appearance. Now, here's where we go wrong. 13% was too masculine. They don't even care. The biggest women's thing was they don't want someone who's too feminine. Okay? Too masculine, overly feminine, overly focused on social media, other, and vanity. So, overly trendy, into astrology, it's just girls tripping. I'm sorry, but being too masculine and vanity is way more of what you would call an ick than using weird slang or that she tripped. The fuck? Anyway, that shows you, and it's on TikTok, so it's all the, the most common icks on TikTok. Oh, being on social media too much. Meanwhile, where are they at? Social media. That's where you can get it if you want to go and look it up. But yeah, this is James 4 and 6. It says, but he giveth, let's go from verse 5. It says, do you think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, Yahweh resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. So he's not going to deal with a proud person. He's not a proud person. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, well, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, of course. But the Father and the Son, neither are proud people. Okay, they're not proud. And mind you, if Yahweh is not proud, all right, and Yahushai, of course, as well, is not proud, then you have no reason of being proud. We're talking about, speaking to the Father and himself, he created the whole world and he's not proud. So you fixed your fucking car. Congratulations. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Did you create the whole world? Did you do that? Did you create the mountains? Did you create birds? Did you create mankind? Did you create all that? No, you didn't. So if the Lord's not proud about that, what the fuck are you proud about? Because you're a really good, you can draw really good and you fixed your car. Congratulations. Okay. No reason to be proud about it. All right. So let's get Proverbs 29 and 23. And Yahushua, he came back from the dead, and he's not proud. All right. Also because he knows that was through the will of the Father. But if have you come back from the dead? Have you? No, you haven't. Well, no, I'm sorry. You don't have a reason to be proudful then. You have no reason. People be proud over nothing. I fixed my car and I can draw really well. Okay. You wouldn't have been able to do that without the Lord anyway. The Lord allowed you to do it. You should be saying, hey, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai for allowing me to do this. Thank you. But no, it's not, thank me, thank myself. I was the one able to do it. No, you weren't. All right, you wouldn't have been able to do it without Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why when we do something, we say, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because we didn't do it. All right, we didn't do it. Hell, even when I fix something, I say, oh, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because if it wasn't for his help, I'm fucking stupid. I would have been able to not even do it. I would have had that shit all fucked up. So Proverbs 29 and 23, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. You're supposed to be being humble, having a low self-importance. Humbleness is the opposite of pride. Being humble is the opposite of being a narcissist. Let's look up the word humble. Humble. Not being proud or arrogant. Not thinking of oneself as better than the others. Right? And now, mind you, we are better than the heathen. Okay? But that's literally within the Bible. All right? So that's not anything of our own doing. All right? We're Israelites by, Yahweh Shem Yahushai's will. All right? He's the one who made us. We didn't make ourselves. All right? But we are better as Israelites than the heathen. So yes, we are better than the heathen. So can you say, oh, I'm better than a filthy heathen? Yeah, of course. You're better than a filthy heathen. Of course. You wouldn't want to stoop yourself to that low. All right? There you go. So let's get Proverbs 16 and 18. But we're not going to go around, seeing an Ammonite or a Moabite, all right, a Chinese or an Ammonite being a so-called Japanese and a Moabite being so-called Chinese and some of those other people over there. But you're not going to go and be like, oh, I'm better than, hey, did you know I'm better than you? Did you know hey, excuse me, ma'am? Shang Li, hey, come here real quick. I'm better than you. No, you're not going to just say that to me. Hey, I'm better than you, Chung Li. Hey, I'm better than you. Hey, I'm better. Hey, what are you? Were you Indian? Were you Red Dot? You over there? What? You over there by the Ages? What's your name? What's your name? Elon Chunjubi? Oh yeah, I'm better than you. Did you know I'm better than you? Cause I'm an Israelite and you're not. I'm better than. No, we'll say in our lesson. We're not gonna go up and be like, hey, excuse me, Mr. 7-Eleven man. I'm better than you. Did you know that? Did you know I'm better than you? No, that's just fucking stupid. It's not circumspect either. All right, but are we better? Yes, we're better than them. Absolutely. Scriptures prove it. Okay. So Proverbs 16 and 18. That's where we're gonna close out. How long we've been going? 24 minutes. So Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride here. This is the thing you need to understand that we're closing out with. What pride will lead you to. Okay. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. So all those things are the predecessors before destruction and a fall. Now, another scripture I gotta get is this is where we'll close out with. This is 2nd Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. Why? Why? Because they have walked in great pride. There you go. Yeah, that's it, man. You know, a lot of people are gonna die because they're prideful. Okay, and it goes right before destruction. It goes right before a fall. Right? They're predecessors, precursors, if you will. So yeah, the ick is a narcissistic, aka proud trait. Okay, and it's over usually some dumb stuff. That's it. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Shalom, you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Till next one, Lord willing. Shalom.